Hey,
Morning, Lynn.
good morning. How are you?
I was having trouble that logged me out.
Okay.
I remember the password, and I was like, oh God, I can't remember the password.
Yeah. Yeah. I always figure, because we do this every day, I figure, it's just something odd.
Yeah, I was about to actually send you. I was like, oh God, Lynn. I was like, it's already 8:15. I was like, Lynn, tell you I tried to sign in. So I looked at my email and I saw. I was like, okay, good. She's already on. Oh God. All right, we're good now. It's just the two of us though. So
Okay, perfect.
started. All right. Well, we have squats, of course. It's Monday. We're gonna do front squats. I know lately we've been trying to put the dumbbell on our backs. So this time we're gonna focus on that front rack position. So we have our mobility and activation. We're gonna go through 2 rounds of part 1 and then just 1 round of part 2. We have 5 aside of our lunges and then 5 aside of our single leg glute bridges. Then 5 aside of our spider lunges. 5 aside of our split squats, and then 5 aside of our Cossack squats, twice through on those movements, and then just once through of our front rack position with our dumbbell. We're going 5 pause squats, so kind of like a 3-second pause at the bottom, and then coming up, 15-second hold after those 5 reps, and then 5 tempo squats, so 3 seconds down, speed up, no pause at the bottom, and then hold at the bottom after the 5 reps for 15 seconds, and then 5 1.25, and then that 15-second hold just once through on that one. And we have 2 stations, well, technically 3, but part 2 is a 2 and 1. So we have 7 sets of 10 reps with a pause at the bottom for 2 seconds on those squats. Then after each set, we're going to do 10 aside of our Russian twist with a weight. And we're just going to go back and forth between those 2 movements for 7 sets. And then our part 2A, buns of steel, we're going 3 rounds, 12 aside of our just the dumbbell, of our weighted dumbbell glute bridges. And then 6 aside on the Bulgarian squats. 3 times through, they're going to go into our chest and back. So we have 8 aside of our dumbbell bent over rows, keeping the elbows tight through that one. And then 8 aside of our dumbbell flat bench press. So we're just on the floor. You don't have to go into that glute bridge. This one we're going to go elbows out. Usually like to keep the elbows tight. We're going to go elbows out for that one. And pressing 8 on one side, 8 on the other. But again, I'll go through all those again once we get to each part. So first we'll start with our mobility and activation, starting with those 5 lunges aside. All right. Just with body weight. So let's reach this. We're going to go 5 aside on our lunges. When you're ready. We have our single leg glute bridge. 5 aside on that one. And 5 aside. We have our spider lunges. Throwing that down dog. Coming forward, we're going to go 5 aside. our split stance. By the side. And then by the side of our Cossacks. Finish off the first round. Good. We're going to start back at the top with 5 aside of those lunges for round 2.
Coast is clear.
How many?
Oh, just she and I.
Good. That's single leg glute bridge. After those glute bridges, starting with those spider lunges. And then our split squats. Five reps. Alright. Then finishing off with our Cossacks. Good. All right, part 2, we're grabbing our little weight or a weight. We have 5 pause squats going 3 seconds at the bottom and then 15 seconds hold. So 5 going down, 1, 2, 3, up, that's 1. Pausing at the bottom. And 3, 4, and 5. And then we have our 15-second hold at the bottom. Long hold. Good, coming up. All right, 3 seconds down, speed up. Good, 5 reps. Good, and that 15-second pause at the bottom. Good, coming up. it. Coming up. Woo. Nice. Okay. All right. We got our first station. I'm gonna put 14 minutes on the clock. If we need more time or if we don't need more time, it's there anyways. So we have 7 sets of 10 reps in that front rack hold with a 2-second pause at the bottom of each set, or each rep, sorry. Then after you're completing 10 aside of our weighted Russian twists, 20 total. I'm just going back and forth between those two for 7 sets. We'll see how far we can get. Yeah, that's it. Squeezing the core, squeeze those legs, drive those knees out, squeeze the glutes in those squats, especially at the bottom when you're holding for that 2 seconds. And then we'll move on to the last part. All right. Timer. All right, go in 10 seconds. Starting with those 10 front squats. 2-second pause at the bottom. Nice. And then Russian twist on side to side with that weight. Take a little break. Grab some water. All right, set 2. All right. Nice, Rob. 2 steps down. All right, set number 3. Let's go. Three steps down. 1 more to go. All right. When you're ready, grabbing those weights. All right, set number 4. Let's go. Woo! Stop. We're over halfway. I got 3 more sets. Set 5 when you're ready. Stop. minutes left. All right. Set number 6.
Yo, mic check, mic check. Yeah, here you go. Nah, he over here. Yeah, I heard he got that hot new thing.
Nice. All right, got one more set. All right, last set of 10. All right. All right, last Russian set. All right. Part 1 done. We got our second part, with our part A and our part B. So first one, we're gonna go, I think I'm gonna put 7 minutes. We'll go 7 minutes, see how long it takes us. But just 3 sets. 3 sets, and then we're done of 12 total of our glute bridges. So doing both feet on the ground. We're gonna try to put most of your weight on your heels. So instead of going flat foot, you're just gonna go up on the heel of your foot when you're going into that glute bridge. 12 with a weight, of course. Can't make it too easy. And then 6 aside of our Bulgarian split squats. If you don't have something to put your foot up onto, then just do our split stance squat. and still with that tempo, right? 6 aside for both for the Bulgarians, and then 12 total for the glute bridges. 3 sets, 7 minutes, and then we will switch to the part B of our part 2. Sponge the steel first. 12 total on those glute bridges, and then 6 aside on the Bulgarians. With a weight for both of them. We're going 7 minutes, 3 sets, and then we'll go to the next one. Going in 10. All right, starting with those 12 glute bridges. All right. Exercise. All right, 3 sets. So we're going to second set. Last set. Finish up that last set. All right, 3 sets down. My bum. Okay. Back and chest. Upper body next. 3 sets again. You have single-sided movements. You have our single-sided bent over row. 8 on one side, 8 on the other, keeping those elbows nice and tight to the body. Then you have 8 aside of our flat bench press. So no glute bridge. It's more like a floor press than a bench press. So no glute bridge in when you're on the floor doing the floor press. And you're gonna go elbows out and going up and down. All right. 3 sets again. 7 minutes on the clock, and then that will be our finisher. I'll just go over what I know it's probably self-explanatory, but I'll still go over what I mean by those movements. Okay. So the bent over row, keeping that elbow nice and tight to your side as you're doing 8 per side, and then that floor press. We're going to go up the side and going up. And starting to get up. Right? 8 per side on both those movements. 3 sets. And then we are done. Going in 10 seconds. Starting with those rows. All right. Bend over row. And then that's 4. Job. 3 sets. Back to those rows. Out to the side. All right, got one more set. All right. Third and final set. Y'all finish up that last set. Awesome job. Way to go, Lynn.
Way to go, Megan.
Thank you, Lynn.
Good job.